looking at a wave. And if you get 3 of the 3 Republican, you're looking at a tsunami.
The Democrats have taken a huge gamble on creating this parallel universe and talking about something totally different.
We're looking at 53, possible 54 in the Senate, and maybe get up to as high as 240 plus House seats.
Said you're dealing with a very unpopular president whose disapproval rating has been over 50% for a year. Independents are leaning far more toward Republicans. Will they show up? I think for independents, the big question in midterms is not just for whom to vote, but whether to bother at all.
This is something that touches every single American, and they've had it, and they're going to kick the guys out, and we could all see this coming, except for a few people who didn't see it coming.
I will defend Joe Biden. There's some talk that he's not going to give a statement tomorrow. I actually got a copy of his statement already. I exercise my right to remain silent under the Fifth Amendment because there is no good explanation.
Kathy is a lackluster candidate who just whiffs on crime and points fingers. And if we could get a Republican in the governor's seat in Albany here in New York, you could really turn the city and the state around.
We can also project that New York Governor Kathy Hochul will win her first full term in office, defeating Republican House Congressman Lee Zeldin.
So we can project that Michigan Democratic Governor Gretchen Whitmer will prevail over Republican Tudor Dixon in that Michigan race, very closely watched.
But let's just still the facts here. New Hampshire's gone Democrat. Pennsylvania doesn't look great. This thing could come down to Georgia, and we now got to wait for out west.
We're now looking at a possibility of keeping either a 50-50 Senate or maybe just barely missing or losing a seat.
Here it is. Fox News can project that Lieutenant Governor John Fetterman will win the Pennsylvania Senate race over Dr. Mehmet Oz.
This is a very, very significant outcome, and that it comes down to Pennsylvania, I think, is a very is a stunning outcome.
It is stunning.
So far, it's a shift to the Republicans, but not a wave. Particularly the Trump candidates are struggling.
If there is a national wave building for the Republicans, it hasn't quite materialized yet.
The Republican Party needs to do a really deep introspection look in the mirror right now, because this is an absolute disaster.
If you add up the number of seats in which Republicans are now leading in the rest of the country that have not yet been called by somebody, it gets you to about 222, which is exactly what the Democrats have today.
So
we're
4-seat majority.
A 5-seat majority.
5-seat majority.
Yeah, so
That is a searing indictment of the Republican Party. That is a searing indictment of the message that we have been sending to the voters.
What happened to the red wave, Congresswoman? We thought this morning we'd be talking about how clearly the Republicans had the majority in the House.
I can't believe John Fetterman won. I can't believe it.
I'm shocked there was no red wave.
How is this not a red wave?
The glowing predictions of a big red wave were frankly a little foolish.